Okay, it's... You know, my recording just started when you decided to moan into your microphone, so thank you. All right, awesome.
Well,
Here's how today's mission is going to go. So you guys are going to start at the International Airport Camp at the blue flag. The aircraft are over there. Pilots, you can take whatever. There's 2 regular Pelicans that are armed. There's a SOCOM Pelican that's unarmed, but it can carry double the people. And then there's 3 Falcons, which are armed, which only carry 6. Feel free to use that as reinsert and whatnot. If you die, this is a multi-life op. I will keep track of the deaths, and I will call air on 5-0, because I doubt they're going to go to 5-5 since we don't have a JTAC. And I will let you know there's reinserts back at base and to come back at your earliest convenience. Background for this mission is, this is pre-Covenant War, UNSC versus Innies. We are a fringe colony on the planet Dayton, or Daytona, whatever I named it. I forget. And we are going to be conducting a counterinsurgency operation because the Innies have been growing in number over the past few months. And have taken over a boneyard that was scrapping a Halberd-class frigate and a Halberd-class light destroyer. Yeah, I know. And frigate Paris-class. There's a lot of heavy equipment on those 2 ships that we do not want to fall into any hands, specifically any Archer missile pod systems. But they also could potentially access the deck guns, which means any aircraft that try to fly near it are going to get shot to shit. Now, we don't think they have it yet, though, or access to them yet, though, because we've been flying sorties around just to check what their AA capability is. But they do have AA capability around the dog boneyard in the form of missile launchers. We just don't know the maximum range because we didn't want to test it too much. We sent an Elephant up with a ground team along the MSR. It got taken out and taken over. That is marked at the red flag. So if you want some ground vehicles in the form of some transport Warthogs and some fire support, you can take that. We don't know the status of Zephyr's Landing or the farm. We don't know if those are any controlled or just empty at the moment. But we do know that the boneyard is fully taken over, and that is your objective before they're able to utilize the missile systems. You can do this AO however you want. You can completely bypass the Elephant. You can literally just come around, land over here, just ignore my little debug corner. That's where I have copies of kits and whatnot. Try not to airstrike that because there's nothing there that'll shoot you, but I need that to spawn the enemy stuff.
Okay, Phil.
Otherwise, I mean, this is open. Metro, please.
Send in.
Push to talk is your friend.
Anyway, that is all I've got. Does Ground Command have any questions?
What's the AA like at the Elephant? Do we know? Any ideas? Any info?
Unknown if there's any AA at the Elephant. Unlikely, though, since it looks like they're trying to consolidate all their AA at the Boneyard.
Excellent. Thank you. And
any other questions?
Outside of the regular 50 radio, things like that as normal?
Yeah, regular 50, Alpha on 60, Bravo on 70. Since we don't have a JTAC, we'll probably just keep air on 50 as well. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Cool.
Yep. All right. I'm going to push this through. Feel free to deploy whenever you want. This is where I find out that something's broken and everything's screwed. But it appears that is not the case today. My plugin is disabled, so let me go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. And I want to turn the music down slightly. So I'm going to do that in that interface. All right.
It's going to be escape, configure.
All right, real quick. Let's have everyone gather around. If you might have noticed, there's a melee key that's new to this mod set. I wanted to wait till we were on the server before we go over it so I can explain how to turn it off. If you hit escape, you go to configure, you go to controls, you go to configure add-ons. On the drop-down box, it's Lago Melee mod. Feel free to unassign both of those keys because the melee isn't really that effective against the enemies you're fighting. Or if you want to try to use it, feel free. The melee will kill people. Light one, not so much. Heavy one will. But again, if you don't want to constantly hit your control key and have that be an issue, then feel free to rebind that. Otherwise, again, the air assets respawn every 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. Triple R is in the form of that vehicle or that vehicle. Pilots, you cannot full repair in the AO. You have to bring them back here and utilize those vehicles. And E-tools are over in that crate. Resupplies in the bigger crates. Medical is in those, but I think I put medical in the big crates as well because I notice your uniforms despawn everything. If there's anything you need, tell me on 5-0, and otherwise, good luck. You can deploy whenever you want.
Cheers, babes.
What the hell is
Can we pick through, please?
I need a squad lead.
All right. Now to set up the patrols for this scenario here. Disable the sim of these guys and go with what I got. So what do I want to build for a squad today? I'm honestly thinking just doing something like this. Nice and simple with that breakdown. Otherwise, how are you all doing? Winterwolf, thanks for the 23-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. We are starting the new campaign today. This is going to be, I think, a 4 mission, but I have the potential of doing a single bonus mission with it. It just depends on my schedule, but I think we're going to be able to get to it. But this is going to be a pretty fun little scenario here. In terms of the campaign, I got some fun stuff planned. Nothing really fun for this one. It's just your standard innies one. The next one is when things are going to really pick up. But we'll just have to wait and see on that note. I'm just going to be building our initial patrols right here. I got some AA turrets down to deny air any close flying.
City check.
And we'll see how things go. Lil Ham, hello to you too, especially since that is your first time communicating.
Good check, 50-50 check.
I'm a little worried about having the AI in some of these forested areas because it's very, very heavily forested, but
50 check.
should be fine.
Good check.
60 check.
You're going to hear everyone doing their radio checks here. Actually, I'm going to keep that on 120, and then for my LR, let's turn that down to 60.
Squad lead, when you saw it, come over to Abe.
Park, real quick, you're hot micing also in the local chatter. I've got that all disabled. I can still see your name pop up now. People might complain, so just letting you know.
Got it. Cheers, sorted. But it's still popping up even though I've removed the key. That's interesting.
It is configure controls and then multiplayer, and then it's the push the fuck key.
Yep, well aware. Did just delete it. Still showing up.
On the way. On the way.
This is why I just disable my, I just turn Vaughn down, voice over net, and I don't hear him, so. Easiest thing I can do.
Eureka!
Copy that. On the way.
Sometimes it does take Arma a moment to register stuff like that anyhow.
Squad leads, like I say, when you saw it, come over to the west side towards Abe. We're going to quickly run through the map markings.
Roger that. Understood.
Alright. Otherwise,
from
that
Evolution.
should be that. I'm going to do a second internal patrol team here.
On the way.
And then, yeah, the stuff in here I've had to just pre-garrison based off of the size of everything. You're part of my plot, so if you get blown up, it does make things a little more difficult, so you have to be invincible, but I'll get with that later. No, so it's funny. My internet got severed on Friday during FNF, and the reason for it was we have new neighbors moving in because I live in an end-unit townhouse, so the one neighbor that I have, wall-to-wall, was getting Verizon in, which is my provider. They got it hooked up, and then they connect us to a node outside of our house, basically behind, like on the patio level on the rear where all the, how would I even say this? So the front, of the house, that's where everyone parks. On the rear, everyone has their patios, their little backyard space, and then the fenced-off area, and then beyond the fence, there's a little node box that everyone connects to. They buried their cord to connect them, but when they were digging up the earth to bury their cord, one of their shovels severed my internet. So that was really fun to deal with, but I was basically told that, hey, they're going to send a team now to bury your cord, but they might sever someone else's, so this might go and become a back and forth thing for the next few weeks. So if I randomly disappear, that's why, because we're literally playing Russian roulette with internet cords, and apparently people that don't really give a shit will just sever everything, so yeah, it's a little annoying for me to deal with because, I kind of rely on the internet here for doing my job, but whatever. I've learned not to really care anymore about, things like that because some things are just completely out of control and you just have to deal with it, so, you know. Silver lining, I'm going to be looking at DayZ servers tonight, and I'm thinking of doing a new DayZ schedule where we have a month or so on and then a month or so off, and we just, you know, alternate it to keep things fresh, but I have been doing a deep dive on trying to find good servers, so that'll be started not next week, excuse me, tomorrow with any luck. I've just been spending a lot of time getting everything that I can get done.
Okay, from the Web's mailing board, it looked like. I found it. Thanks.
Here you have it, before it gets wasted.
But yeah, it's just, you know, busy. Starting to come off of trying to be busy, but here, let me shout this out first. Nirashai, thanks for the 4-month resub. I hope I pronounced that right. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. But for our first mission for Halo, I mean, it's a pretty simple, just go out and clear. This is meant to be a PDF pre-Covenant War scenario, so their weaponry and gear is very limited for being a PDF, Planetary Defense Force.
He's popped him the boxes, so we should be groovy.
So we'll just have to see how all this goes down. I got a friend who really specializes in Halo lore, and she helped me build all the kits and get things as accurate as I could for the mod set. She did re-ent me a bit, though, because there were a few more mods I could have added to make it even more authentic, but at some point I have to draw a line between adding more mods and, you know, keeping my mod set small, so... If we see her later, she'll probably yell at me, but you know what? C'est la vie at that point. So this is what I was kind of worried about, the AI being so brain dead that they weren't going to pathfind here properly, so... These should not be arsenals. If you're getting an arsenal option... Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, they are.
Why the hell are these set to arsenals? That's great. Alright, don't touch the arsenal. Just touch the inventory. I'll have to look into why that's the case. God, I love it when my shit breaks. The only way I can think of that those are arsenals
Alright, I think I've got
is...
much stuff I should be carrying.
I think I was using a cargo crate as a test box for everything, and I guess I left it there and didn't delete it instead of spawning a new one in. And I just put the arsenal on that. That's the only way I can think of that happening, which, I mean, is pretty funny for me to do, but whatever. Whoops. But yeah, right off the bat, I'm noticing the AI are having a big bit of trouble on the pathfinding here, and that's why I want to kind of keep them out of the jungly areas, but... Oh, boy. Worst comes to worst, I'll put them in areas to ambush.
How do I tell
Good check,
what's on my
aircraft.
squad?
On the way. Wilco. Roger.
Actually really surprised that the AI is struggling with that pathfinding capability, but oh well. I can't catch everything, but that's why in the first mission for my campaigns, it's usually a test stop just to see how everything behaves and, you know, what magically did I miss.
You now have 4 minutes. Get your crews ready. Alpha, once they're ready, get them loaded in the Vic.
Wow, they really are struggling with the thick pathfinding in the jungle.
Hey, from
That's a little worrisome because I wanted to use some jungly aspects, but the AI are going to be that buggy then...
Never mind, found him.
Oh well, I'll have to figure that out. We have some very new people on today, though, so I'm going to be very patient, very tolerant with everything. Will I play Stalker 2 with sound bites? Maybe. We'll see. Suffice to say, guys, this month I've been incredibly busy with IRL stuff. And I was hoping May would be a bit easier, but...
So what's the difference between a squad lead and team lead? Oh, wait, what am I?
Yeah, I'm going to get off of... Why are there people on 120? What the hell? You know, I'm just going to get rid of my short range. But my month of May, for all of my Saturdays, I have booked commission jobs, and I just find that hilarious, but also like, oh my freaking god. I was not expecting that, so May is going to turn out to be very busy for myself. And I haven't even penciled in Karma Cut's next thing. There's like another 3 people I need to talk to pencil another 40K thing, and 2 other things that I can't talk about yet. So suffice to say, May is going to be a very busy month too. So I got to spend the end of April here setting up what I wanted to start setting up in May, because when May hits, I'm gonna have to focus on all my other stuff. But really, the overall goal right now is to keep my community going forward and rebuild myself after tax season, because my account is set to be billed by the IRS tomorrow, and after that happens, I think I only have $1,000 to my name.
Alpha's all in.
I hate tax season. I've heard that Bohemia's been working on a new game. I haven't looked into anything about it, though.
Hi, this is Graham.
Shall we?
Sison message.
Alpha team and ground command rolling out now. Bravo's going to get the second ride in. We are going to secure the LZ Dog 1 and collect our vehicles, and then we'll go and complete the objective.
Roger. Good luck. Out. But yeah, basically the next 5 days is going to be me getting this campaign on the board, fixing everything with it tonight, I mean, hell, that's going to be today. Doing that, getting the last ship finished and run on Wednesday, shifting my campaign arcs from op to op to, that's kind of visible right there, but that's fine. Shifting my campaign arcs from starting and beginning, actually how we did it was starting at the beginning of the month and ending at the end of the month. I'm now shifting it to the middle of the month to the middle of the month, and I think for pacing that'll make it a bit easier for myself. I'm gonna...
Pat.
Does that rocket have drop? Why does the rocket have drop? It's a Halo rocket launcher.
Alpha, once we get out, it's going to be high. Check for targets.
Well, they landed incredibly close for some silly reason, but whatever. C'est la vie, right? Player base be player base. But I know Pelicans are incredibly tanky, but yeah, no, so that did that. I'm gonna get on the LAG here.
Yeah, I think you were on silent or whisper when you were in the Vic.
And when I RC, you're gonna be able to hear people locally, so.
Bravo, I want you guys ready
funny.
to pick up when I get there.
Woo!
Boom.
That was way too close. I told them that this elephant was taking over, and they still...
there and have them move up on foot.
If,
They still decided to play the fun game, so it's
Beautiful,
fine.
man.
You're gonna hear gunshots here. I'm gonna send a truck over. Ah, yes, the common bug where it spawns them naked. Perfect.
Copy that. On the way. On the way.
Got engaging up and downhill. This map is also very... It's like borderline usable with its state, but, you know, I decided to give it a shot because it's hard to find good Halo maps anyhow, and Magical I played to death, so we'll see how things go. But, you know, between... I have no idea what's going on back there, but between patching up whatever Ron is with, you know, this mod set of this campaign, and, working on the last ship and getting that sword and then getting the Halo sword, I think that's going to be all the time I have for tonight.
LZ Dog 2. Then you're going to need to push on foot to LZ1. Copy?
They're putting Dog 2 down there. So yeah, like I said, just being busy. Arma being Arma, yeah, exactly. But sorry to get so disjointed with my thoughts.
I stepped 2 inches.
Remember, this is the Halo Chevy Tahoe. Oop! He got hit. I think I just heard his bones break.
Bravo has landed.
Copy that, Bravo. I need you to double time it up to our asses, okay? We're getting fucking slammed here. I need more guns online. Boom. Take the transport Pelican back. Give me a gunship Pelican. Copy?
This was the gunship Pelican.
Oh, beautiful. There's still the gunship Pelican. That's what I like.
If you want me to take the transport one, I want to fit all you in one run.
Question. Back on comms. TeamSpeak data for me.
Copy that, Alpha Lead. Thank
Why
you.
is this man up ahead on his own? You know what I mean? Like, that's just me dealing with a lone wolf at that point. Because you have everyone down there, and then he's all the way up there. I'm just gonna tap him. Ground design, we do have a reinsert back at base. Over.
I copy.
Bravo, ETA.
Yeah, he had a sniper rifle, and he was all the way up here using his secondary submachine gun. I don't know why, out of everyone in the squad, he was up there. I was like, all right. So I guess it's important to go over my little lone wolf policy here. If someone runs up and does their own thing, I'm just going to blast them away, especially if this is a multi-life op with infinite respawns. Now, if it was a one-life op, I would have given a little more leeway. I would have had the AI clean them up instead. But because this is a multi-life op, people tend to also lone wolf like that, so I just deck them. Because they don't learn otherwise, and until they learn,
all call signs seems to
I'm going to keep decking them.
Contact has lightened up. As soon as Bravo gets here, we are following on towards black lines, towards secure ground Vic.
Alright, Air did that, so I'm going to turn this Vic around. I'm actually going to push it back a little bit and cover here. I'm debating sending some more reinforcements up. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, I mean, I've been Zeusing this game since 2016. Unfortunately, there's... You do have to be a little heavy-handed because there are a few types of players out there that are special. You know, you just got to work with what you got. Also, haven't turned my tracer script on. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That helps basically track where shots go.
Right, you little fucker. I know you're up there somewhere.
Yeah, this guy is keyholing a little bit. I'm gonna RC him and put him down, but I mean, he's almost bled out anyway, so. But yeah, no, my internet got severed by the neighbors, and it's all fixed now, but it could become a reoccurring issue because now that Verizon has to come in to bury my line, they might sever some other neighbors, and, you know, they'll have to get it diagnosed, someone else will come and rewire their house, and then they have to get their cable buried, and then my cable might get severed. It's going to be a fun game of roulette for the next few weeks.
Good to let us go from this position, we'll go ahead and start moving to A.
Yeah, Bram, you're good to move out. I have no idea where Bravo is at the moment. I thought they'd be here by now, so actually go ahead and start pushing.
On the bright side, if my internet immediately cuts out, I'm going to go up and check my,
Alpha's just behind you guys.
whatchamacallit.
Alright, Bravo, you see your line?
I can go check my box, and if my box has a certain set of lights on, which I did previously, I can go and yell at the people outside because I know they severed my line at that point.
Down that route. Let me know when you're ready to move.
This is it. Ground forces be advised. One gun hog, center, east side, or west side of each one is occupied.
If he hovers over, I'm gonna hit him with another rocket, and that might actually blow him up. He should really land and go get that fixed, because he's still on that 35%. Yeah. This map is going to be really tough, though, because that's the AI shooting through the foliage, but
vehicles are on east side.
friendly's pushed up and got him. Reinforcements, meanwhile, are really... Oh, because they never went out of that mode, even though I told them to. That's cute. I think he woke up and they just double-tapped him.
15.5 ATF.
Alright, Alpha, start pushing in. Bravo, you already pushed in. Confirm.
We are going up the hill, yes.
Sniper should be overwatching the rear. And then once again, Metro's running up.
Copy.
Alpha, it sounds like Bravo's already in contact. If you just double time it up there, please, that would be a grand.
What did you take? Oh, he took the V11. Because he saw the full arsenal and immediately thought, oh, that means I can take whatever I want, because I made an oopsie. Oh, well. Again, if it's my fault, then I'm not going to punish players for it, because that's just me not seeing my oversight properly.
Alpha, when you come into the compound, it looks like Bravo has secured one of the gun Vics. Please don't shoot the gun on it.
Oh, and these guys have auto aggroed, probably because air flew over or something.
Grounder, hi.
Roger that.
This is a send message.
Elephant secured. We are securing the Vics now.
Roger.
Roger, take what you need and move on. We'll send another team out to secure the elephant, but for now, your current objective still stands. Over.
Hey, firm. Ground copies all. Alpha, Bravo, you're going to take one of these transport hogs each. Ground command is going to fill in the MG hog. Copy all?
Hey, firm Alpha.
I do like listening to that OG gun audio, though, from Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah, I see it. Jason, you're still transmitting, boss.
Man, we are taking the MG Vic. Give me a gunner and a driver. I will take passenger.
He forgot.
First boss, I'm giving you 1 minute. That is 1 minute to get yourselves together, and then we're moving.
That is another thing I want to get into, Cursed Halo. But there's a million things I want to get into, and there's only so much time in the day.
Good. Right. Contact down the hill, boys, from our direction of the van.
No, shoot the enemy.
Contact north of the hill, flying up the elephant. Bravo Alpha provides security in that direction. Uphill, uphill.
Yeah, they can either drive them off the cliff or they can go through that little area I put. Or they can go around and go on that side. Oh boy. Yeah, I think they're dead. I have no idea what he was shooting at, but okay.
I want you mounting up now, Bravo Alpha. We're going to move out ASAP. I don't want to hang around.
Oh, the ground coming in waves like that? Yeah, that's just texture weirdness. That was just something the map maker did, and there's nothing I can do about it.
How do I?
Mount up, guys. Let's go.
This is a medical Vic, by the way, so they can take that and do medical on it if they need to, but it looks like they're just going to fill up with that instead.
Alpha Bravo leads. Copy that you read the dismount mark on map.
Bravo has to wait on one more guy.
Good work, boys. Good work.
Hop in.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that's machine gunner.
Papa is good to go.
Question, don't you want to do
Okay, we're gonna be last, Vic. I don't want to be in the front.
Gonna delete everything behind him.
Bravo, you good?
Papa is good.
Hey, firm, right. Look at your map, boys. You should see the dismount marker there on the map next to the farm. Basically, we're getting to that point. Once we've dismounted, looking at the farm from our direction, I want Bravo clearing left side. Alpha is going to clear right side. Copy all?
Alpha copies right side.
Should put him in right here. I have no idea how they're going to pathfind in here, because again, they've already been showing that in this thick jungle, they're not really the best at that.
Push through engagement unless one of the Vics is disabled. Do not stop. Get us to the fucking walls.
So we'll see what they do. I'm going to send one of these at him. When the fighting actually begins, give air something to try to schwack. As they move on from that position, I'm going to go ahead, delete the bodies back here. I'll keep the medical Humvee there in case they go back for it. Or Warthog, excuse me. You can see the blood smears on the ground from all the way up there.
Copy, Alpha.
On the way.
Yeah, just because I want a small amount of inventory over there at least.
Where it's needed, listen to the 50.
This perimeter's followed all the way around. There are openings, so they might have to spend a moment to either dig a trench and then hop over or what, but... yeah, there's an opening right there at least. Put those three up in the corner so I can at least have that partially defended. Cole, you can still jump on, and I think I forgot to delete the TeamSpeak server IP in the channel, so you can late join. They've only gone through one of the 4 potential areas. Main area hasn't been touched yet either, so that's all A-okay. Just checking map side. Yeah, that's what I want.
Copy.
Putting her in the AO. Just the central area has all the innies around it. Because again, the AI are struggling a bit harder with the AI pathfinding than I would have thought. Oh boy. Yeah, probably standing up in the open area with no cover is probably not the best idea. Did some guy just get yeeted away from a gunshot? No, that was just their patrol pattern.
Papa was in contact. Enemy spotted.
Good drop. Just gonna give a warning rocket and then wait a few seconds so they got me just as I was pulling that out, so that's even better.
Roger. Copy. Understood.
Try to send that team down. Now we got that sandwiching going on. I'm gonna delete the bodies down here and let's focus on the action.
Bravo, you still alive? Alpha's now pushing into the compound.
Oh. Found another way in right here. Ah, because there's a little opening right there.
Okay, they're in the bush. You can't see them.
Hey.
Yeah, we only have a Falcon.
Boom, we've got a Falcon in the air. Is that you?
I'm aware, I'm inbound.
Hey,
I'm
Firm,
going
engage your
to the
leisure.
machine gun that's currently occupied by my passenger.
Hey, Firm, engage at your leisure and take that bastard out.
Is that enemy air?
Yes, Falcon is enemy, Falcon is not.
Bravo, can I get a sit rep on you, please, bud? I need you to transmit your sit rep on 50, not local.
Bravo is not in contact. We're on the road, moving south.
Hey, Firm, I need you to push into the farm, yeah?
Yeah, it's in the bush, son.
So a horse is inside or outside the farm, we've got green sets for you.
Open it up.
Pelican may be getting engaged with the ship, so watch yourself.
Thank you. Alpha, we are pushing up north along the wall.
Once you've cleared, move north back towards
Oh, never mind. We're clearing the buildings.
Side of the farm, start breaching it.
Wow, this thing does not want to move properly.
Ground, Alpha.
10 Alpha.
The buildings to our west, right?
Yeah, affirm. So basically clear us on the south side here and then start...
We both launched our rockets at each other.
Well, it looks like you did the job for us. There's nothing here.
Roger that.
Yeah, rocket strike in the middle certainly did some damage there. I don't know, Falcon. All right, we did our thing. I'm gonna go back and do gun runs.
Bravo, this ground, I've got eyes on you now. Start sweeping north towards the engine, towards where we came in, basically, yeah?
Copy.
Yeah, it's understandable, Falcon.
So, well, please give a general PSA. Don't get in my gunner seat. I got killed because of that.
Yeah,
affirm. 90-degree angle to my left.
Oh, you're bleeding out.
Yeah, affirm ground. I'll pass that, I'll pass that on to the squad leads to pass down. Squad leaders didn't hear that. Just pass down to you guys when they're breathing certain. Do not aim for the chin gun of the Pelican. Just sit in the back. Yeah, front squad leaders, just keep your heads down, keep you guys sweeping. I'm trying to get the MG hog to deal with it.
It's doing its best. Well, no, so the reason Boom wasn't able to target me was someone got in his gunner's seat and apparently screwed with the lineup of the gun, so we couldn't manually fire it. I don't have him on radar. Well, actually, I think I do have him on radar, but I'm gonna ignore it.
Holy bullets!
Loud it. I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head and we'll see how it's all.
Is that friendly air incoming?
We do have friendly air inbound, but the Falcon is not friendly.
I'm gonna kill that guy off.
Any objective for Bravo for now?
No, Bravo, it is, if you're happy that the section of the farm is clear, start making your way back to your base.
Copy that.
Alpha, would you say you're happy it's clear?
Oh, don't want to hit you. I think we just...
I think one of our boys just shot down our own Falcon.
Yeah,
No,
from
that was carried and rammed by the Falcon.
Yeah, from my watch now. Justin, Jason, you're transmitting stuff.
I didn't mean to ram him. I was trying to go over him.
Fuck, dude.
Nailed it. You're gonna jump in with one of the Vics around here because I haven't got room in my transport hog for you.
Oh my god.
I know, I'm sorry, Bibs.
It looked like on my side that I got over him in time, but I guess I didn't. Oh my god. I get bodies.
Bravo, do you still have your Vic?
Yes, we do. We are inside the
Alright,
car.
good. Hey, firm. Good. Because I got back to the Vic where we left him. Hey, firm.
Go ahead and
be
kill you
aware,
off. I don't think you're gonna
Falcon
live.
was also shot down at the same time as you.
No, it wasn't a shot down, that was it rammed me.
Well, I wasn't trying to ram him. I tried to fly over him, and I think I hit his tail, so...
You're breaking my immersion.
There was cinematic, I'll say that.
Immersion!
Anyway, guys and girls. Right, so, squads, if you need to get back to your Vic at the dismount point, let's get back there. Get
Well,
your Vic
the whole
picked up.
point of a
Bravo,
Goomba
if you
is,
still have your Vic, go ahead and
I don't
remount
explode.
it,
The
and
thing
wait
I'm
by the
Goomba
entrance to the
stomping
farm. Apple
dies,
come to
but
you.
the, you know, my bird doesn't.
Copy that.
There's the first pelican.
It's a pelican now.
They're on a 300-second respawn time, which is 5 minutes, so... I don't mean to bully him like that. I was just trying to be cinematic and hug his tail, but... The thing about the Pelicans, though, is if you maneuver left and right, it shifts the top
Alpha, when
engine,
you're
and I
mounted
have a
up, just
feeling I
come meet,
clipped the top
with
engine.
Bravo at the entrance, okay?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Alpha copies.
Well, this is currently Alpha currently. Yeah, everyone in Alpha is it.
Yeah, and you have J-Tech.
Judo shot.
Where's the relatively safe area to drop him?
Bring it up to the
So let's see if
farm
they come
for
around
when
over
you get to the ring,
here, or if they...
Inside or outside?
External on the south side. External on the south side.
Copy that.
Let's see what they do.
Alpha, Bravo squad leads, when you get together here, just head over to the command Vic and have a quick chat.
I have a
with
sneaking suspicion Metro doesn't have
I'm
a
in the
working
passenger.
mic, and I'm going to put an announcement out later mentioning that you need to have a working mic to play in my ops. I don't really... Because otherwise this is the type of behavior I get, and I don't want to deal with it.
Alpha the ground.
Started streaming, I have any advice?
Yeah,
Be lucky? I mean, really being popular as a YouTuber and Twitch streamer is all about if you just get lucky with the algorithm.
Passing you off
To be
with nailed
perfectly
it on
honest, I
55 now, okay?
Copy.
don't really have any advice beyond that other than just try to be a good person and try to interact with your viewer base and player base as best you can. Do they have glowing shovels? Who knows? You can hope.
Bruh, I was here long before you. I'll still be here long after you.
He's right.
Hold the Vic. We don't need to move. We're good. Yeah.
But I will admit,
Alpha
don't.
ground,
It's
Copy
a
that,
very
Alpha. Once
long
you get
discussion
here,
as
you and
well.
Bravo, come find me on the gun hog Vic. We're going to have a quick chat about what the next objective is, okay?
Yeah, mate.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a counter attack at him.
Say where we're meeting up.
Why?
again?
Because I'm evil.
South side of the... So basically, if you go through the front of the farm, south side entrance.
Copy that.
Shouldn't I'll funnel him that way.
On the way.
This is Bravo. Alpha is elsewhere.
This map is certainly an interesting one. Definitely a very unpolished map.
Oh, well, I
Excuse me, I want the insurance claim.
Security! Get on 360!
both ways when you
Come
cross
on,
the
guys,
road.
keep watching.
This is why you look both ways before you cross the street. Okay?
Gun front, keep eyes on.
This is why you look both
Alpha
ways.
squad lead, Bravo squad lead, come here, please.
Chuckleheads. Ah. Ay.
Mark 2 dismount points.
That's the other Pelican respawning. Let me just make sure it didn't blow up back at base, because sometimes they do that. Nope, cool. Alright. That Falcon I can delete, because I don't have anything to worry about with respawn.
5-0.
check. He's trying to climb up there, but he's in the way.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, have your drivers mount back up. Alpha Ground Vic will take the lead. I want the infantry screening left and right while we just push down to see if all that contact's dealt with, okay?
Copy.
Alright, everyone around me, get away from the Vic.
Well, if you don't want to look both ways, Shark, you'll just get plastered onto the road, I guess.
Copy that. We're just setting up like 2 mics towards this objective. We're just engaging on contacts ahead of us.
It'll be pretty damn funny.
The rest of you screening these Vics left and right of me.
Bravo, where's everybody?
I have no idea where they're going. They're all jumping in the Vic after I told fucking poor squad leaders.
Y'all are amazing.
Oh, this is our vehicle. Get in the car.
Walks directly in front of me as I finish it.
Smoke grenade out of the fucking line of the.
After I'm done being shot at, because I can't see this dude.
No, hold. You're gonna run people over.
Not much I can do with a pistol, to be honest.
Alpha Bravo squad lead.
And the way I buff their health.
has been cleared this side of the rocks formation, remount, and we're going to blitz that to our next point.
But it is funny to watch them react over things like that. Gamers don't look up. Yeah, I've always proved that time and time again in my Vietnam stuff, but ooh.
You have boys, man.
The SMGs, I believe, are 4.7? 5. I think they're 5.7, actually.
Right, okay.
So I'm just gonna walk.
We are following this MSR. We're going all the way down until it's.
We have.
I don't think I have any of my kits. Nope, wait, I do. It is 5:23. My bad.
Hey, hi.
Send message.
Could you possibly attach nailed it to the side of the gun Warthog?
Hey, hi, I have a better idea. Can I get a mongoose?
Can some get a pack?
I do feel a little bit bad making him run around Liru, but it's your call.
You're gonna have to have air factory break. You're gonna have air move them because there was a fourth vehicle you could take and you decided not to. So.
Yeah, bro. To be fair, he wasn't going to get you.
I'm willing to bet Charlotte fell asleep and just remembered to wake up, so that's pretty damn funny. But again, could have late joined because I told everyone for this one they could have if they wanted to, but that's just personal choices.
We are not going to be holding back, guys. Keep distance between each vehicle, but we are nailing it down here, okay?
Yeah, so I have another squad up here, nothing too heavy otherwise. By the way, most of this area is placed in the map. However, these positions, that frigate, and a few other things around here, I've custom placed, so just keep that in mind. Where are they going? Oh, are they going to try to drive through the jungle? Good luck. This map is really, really difficult for that. There's Dr. Boom coming in.
Depending on how this terrain goes, Alpha Bravo, we might dismount early, but let's see how far we can get with the Vics.
Yeah, Falcon, I can do that too.
Keep speed low, stay behind the ground Vic, we will provide fire support.
This isn't the mission to do that. Later missions, though, will have stuff like that for slip space.
So, we're dismounting early, I think, guys and girls.
Alright, we're dismounting early.
We can flip it, but let's dismount. I don't want to risk us getting fucked by a flip.
Back up, we're not going forward. That's ground command's orders. Back up. We're dismounting.
It's so funny.
I'm gonna be honest, I really don't like the fucking bit.
I'm backing out.
I mean, no, I don't like how it's like
the same guy!
Are we just a bunch of foot or what's that?
Oh my god, Sam again?
I keep running over the same guy!
Sam again.
Alpha, Bravo.
Why is it him again?
Push up towards the compound and then we sweep and clear.
Look, the first time, like, okay, wasn't paying attention, whatever. That one was just RNG.
I'm sorry.
Fuck the road. I'll be on the road. I don't want to fucking get yeeted.
Oh. If I had a nickel every time Sam got run over in my ops, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice in the same op. Ah, it's freaking hell. Well, I guess Sam does need that personal insurance after all.
No one has any vehicles now, so...
Oh, big ship. I see big ship. Very big ship.
I can see the Paris frigate poking out.
Hey, how much do you want to bet Nails is getting captured?
Okay. As far as
Alpha, Bravo, when we get to dismount point 2, the alternate dismount point, hold there for a second. We'll just make a plan on which section we're going to swing through with each of you. And please, for the love of God, have your guys pull fucking security.
I could throw something at them, but... I mean, I guess we'll just have to see how well it pathfinds, to be honest. Oh, right, yeah, because I took that single unit to check what the caliber of the machine gun was.
Solid copy.
I'll add a rear patrol, but I'm not expecting much, to be honest, with how well I've already seen that pathfinding in this area go down. Again, we have someone running. Why? Again, it's always a medic. It's either someone that doesn't seem to have a microphone or a medic. Like, if he runs into that group, I am just going to blast him to frickin' Kingdom Come, but...
On the way. Wilco. On the way.
I actually have no idea why the AI pathfinding is struggling so damn hard here.
Oh, so at alt dismount.
Yeah.
I will wait where I am.
Christ.
Well, bag of vehicles, well, they'll run me over.
Alright, double time it now.
Half tempted to go and energy sword him, but that's for later.
Bravo, as you can see, I've given you 2 sections of the initial push into the dog boneyard here. So, Bravo, you are taking the east side. Alpha, you're taking the west side. I've drawn a line down the middle, so that's your sections to clear. As you clear it, I need you to just mark off where you've cleared. If there happens to be an entrance on the south side of the building here, where dismount marker 1 is, then we'll just push straight into the building. Otherwise, we'll go round the building and try and get in on the entrances, okay?
Alpha copies.
Alpha, you are...
We heard nothing.
Hopefully you all heard me. I'm on yelling. Alpha.
Right. Wilco. Roger.
Yeah, you really do not want to pathfind in here.
On the way. On the way.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And I'm going to be honest, that is going to be an issue with this map. Because I do need jungle pathfinding, so I might have to switch it to Arcadia or something.
Alpha, Bravo, you're clear to push off when you're ready.
Which is a shame, but oh well.
By the way, nailed it. We're pushing up the black line. We're going to go to the dismount marker in front of...
Alright, let's follow the squads up. You ready to go shoot some peoples?
Go shoot some people.
Where's our medic?
Where is the medic?
Where is
That's a great question. I have no idea where the medic is.
Fine, let's go.
He's been a med lab. He's going in.
If we can't find an entrance, we're making an entrance.
Yeah, the entrance, I can use this ladder to get up here and then cross across, but... that'll be an interesting one for sure.
Alpha ground.
Send.
We have eyes on what appears to be an entrance to the right of the dismount marker.
Hey, Bram, if you think you can push into it, you have my all clear to go, go, go.
Capture the criminal, nailed it for $5.
There was an opening. We're taking contact.
Engage the contact, push into the compound. Bravo, what happens first?
Again, why is the sniper out in front? Why are medics and snipers on point? This makes no sense to me.
I want you coming up behind Alpha and providing fire support for them for their push on the engine. Copy? Copy that? Alpha, Bravo is going to secure their comfort suppression for you. I want you pushing in.
Yeah.
Alright, Alpha, to give us cover, we're going to push that entrance.
He's been delivered an ouchie.
Copy. On the way. Roger.
No, that is not what I told you to do. Come on.
On the way. Roger that.
Alpha.
Who isn't? Alpha might be in front of Alpha, actually.
Alpha, are you good?
Yeah, we just need the medic real quick.
I think.
Yeah, Bram, if you need the medic, why don't you have your guys laying on fire? Bravo can start pushing in if they're all green.
Oh, really? Bravo is good to push in.
Alright, Bravo, push, push, push.
Yeah, I had a feeling that this area would be a bit tough.
Above, or sorry, north of dismount marker 1.
There's only so much I can do.
Hi, turn around, let the cage do his thing, because he's medic.
In the meantime, I'm looking for where they dug up those trenches so I can add them and delete them, but if I can't find them, then oh well.
Fuck it. I got shot.
I want to see if I can copy and paste an internal group real quick. But again, the pathing in this map is leaving a little less to be desired, but that's fine.
Yeah, I got shot and then fell down.
Oh, he got shot off as he climbed up the ladder. That's funny.
That's kind of cool.
Could go up with Alpha.
That's because I went
So this is a pretty nice area to do this type of stuff. I'm hoping to get the team up a little quicker, but depending on where the player base is, if these guys aren't moving quick enough, I'll have to send them to the right instead of the left.
There's another gap to the left where you guys were originally going. You can push that one. Let Bravo push the right side one.
I'm not sure they can fit through that small gap, but yeah, and then this one's fenced off, so
One moment.
The ship
Doing my job
as we
to
speak
myself.
at the moment, and we'll be ready to go first of all.
yeah, they could also come up here and then take the ladders, the stairwells back down.
Where you are?
Thank you.
But yeah, no, this way is all completely blocked. There might be a little opening to squeeze through right there, though, but I do have sentries that should allegedly shoot at them, right? You would think. Oh, he got... Oh, I drag glitched his ass. All right, 1 second. To fix that.
Bravo, don't push too far in, but secure a good beachhead on that side for me for now, just while we wait for Alpha to get into position, okay?
There we go. That's how you fluidically get him back, but yeah, it's... Drag glitch is a bitch. Again, the snipers are just kind of running off on their own. I'm probably going to get rid of snipers for the squad, because it's just, most snipers have just been lone wolfing, and I don't really appreciate that.
Alpha
I'm
ground.
going to the building.
Send it, bud.
I'll just give them the
We
BR
can't,
instead.
Destroy the fencing there up at the top of the ladders on the left side here.
Alright, Dave, and pull back to us then, and we'll all go in the same side.
Copy. Copy.
Alpha ground, we do have an entrance
I'm
further
moving
up
up to
along
Metro.
the side.
We
You want
start
to use
shooting
it?
point man here.
If you feel you can get in there, mate, take the initiative and get in.
Copy.
Yep.
Right, Bravo, this is purely your entrance now, so you are to sweep and clear Alpha moving around on the far side, okay?
Buckets, be careful.
Ground 2, hi.
This is hi, send message.
Be advised we have effected entrance into the shipyards now. We are starting to sweep and clear.
Roger, good luck, out. Well, ever I hit with that rocket's up. Auto Rifleman crossed in the open and got hit, so that's a little painful, but oh well. But yeah, no, I don't think there's at least one other mission I want to do in this map. I might do something else, but the pathing definitely does leave some things to be desired. But that's okay. So I'll have to use another map for a few things in this op, but that is a-okay. And I know how to tie it in properly. So.
Bravo, give me a steer up. How you guys doing?
All those guys are dead. I can delete the bodies back here.
Not yet. We need to clear the boneyard. I think the ship we should be clearing is further ahead of us.
I have a few units running around back here. Individuals like to pathfind, but not groups, so...
On the way. Wilco. Roger. Copy that.
Watch your fire, that's Alpha over there, yeah? Watch your fire, that's Alpha.
Also, bitch, I was not allowed my gun back. You guys using the gun I wanted. Alright, whatever. Nailed it, mark on map for artisans.
So I think this is one of the patrol teams that came around.
Engage that man. Right. Attack that right. Right.
It's a snake!
4. Fire that officer. South.
Just spawn him real quick.
Can I get
Okay, can you figure your fucking shit out, please? Right, everyone else.
I have no idea what's going on back there, and at this point I am too afraid to ask. But you know what? 50 cal go burr. Fire.
He said coming in south side.
You still got these forces coming down, engaging the elements right here. I got a few units around. Actually, okay, they're in the life pods. I'm trying to move them off of that.
Bravo, I think you have one of your guys up on top of a water tower or something looking down into a shanty town. We are to the left of that shanty town along the northern, or pushing to the northern half.
Alright.
Copy.
You got these guys moving through the shanty town that they called out. This is more of just an industrial park in my opinion, but that's fine. Then you got the rest of those riflemen moving up, and this squad's still trying to push up on this route.
A lot of us are still managing. Let's wait for everyone.
We have a marksman right here keyholing, which is why I at least wanted the snipers for this mission because of the range I had some of this stuff on.
Data ground force, be advised. Contact coming in west side of the compound. Looks like a squad-sized element.
Alright, while this is all going down, I want to start trying to call in what I can.
On the way. Copy that. Roger that. Solid copy.
Alpha
There we
Bravo,
go.
did you copy last from my JTAC?
A firm, that's on Alpha's side.
Copy Alpha. Bravo, sit rep, anyone up? Anyone down?
Second floor.
JTAC Alpha, I've got a strike coming in on technical turret marker and ear-ish marker.
I think the northern AA is still up, but we'll see if that actually hits them. Because AI be AI. He waved off. Yeah.
Alpha, JTAC, you are clear to engage.
Air's clear.
I did warn the pilots, hey, it might be a little boring unless you can fly like Falcon. Because the AO here is a little tough for air to get a lick in, because this is where actual AA is. Also, Kix, thanks for the raid, buddy. What were you playing? Trying to wonder if it's the marksman up here, or is it the one further back up there? Puppeteer, I am unfamiliar with that game. Yeah, I do have spare medical in those crates, though.
Jason, need med.
Oh, this should be good. Ooh, good headshot.
Yeah, I can't see it.
I did hit Jason square in the face. Nice. Sounds good. Completely legal PS3. Yeah, right. Honestly, anything PS3 or Xbox 360 gen and beforehand, that's my line for piracy right now. Just because some of those titles don't properly forward through with, you know, newer tech, so. Pirate's also down, so Cage is gonna definitely have his issues, or his hands full here. Still got a minor garrison back there.
Copy.
I'm gonna pull my forces around like this and see what else is stuck. It's like all these units are just trickled along. Yep, so it's just taking a hot second to actually move forward.
Alpha, when you take your boys around on the left here, there seems to be an entrance.
Delete more bodies behind them. You got keyhole. Up's been okay. There's been a few little oopsies, but you know, players be players. If you want to see another oopsie, though.
If anyone else is talking, I can't hear you. I think my...
Nope, good shot. That rocket launcher's messed up, though. It shouldn't have any drop, yet it does, and has some pretty significant drop. Or are they going to try to knock it over with that, Vic? Yeah, that's not going to work, Chief. You're going to have to go through my little gauntlet.
Very clothing have ammo in.
I'm backed up. I got shot in the face with a rocket.
Hi, Fran Jason. So yeah, I've asked your boys to start pushing around on the left side here from this scrapyard, yeah?
Copy last.
Bravo, you guys good down there?
Alright.
Alright, Fran.
Woo, rockets going back and forth. They're now on the deck gun using it against me, which is very smart.
Understood. Roger that. On the way.
Try to blitz them with some vehicles if the AI will even path properly.
Copy that. Solid copy. On the way.
trying to pull everything out of this garrison to head up.
Ground to high, are you there?
This is high, send message.
Hello, hi, interrogative. Do you need us to get inside the half-dismantled ship and clear it out?
Be advised, the Paris frigate towards the south hasn't opened up any of its doorways yet, so the Innie shouldn't have been able to get inside. However, break. The Halberd Light Destroyer does have some parts of it opened up towards the center. The ship was about 40% scrapped. We're going to need you to actually head in there and potentially clear things out. Over.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Thank you.
Ooh, someone headshotted me.
Alright, Bravo, I need you to head back and get over the overpass into the main compound. Good work on securing the entrance.
I can't tell if he was actually hitting them through that wall right there.
Fire at that soldier! Right flank!
The AA site's right here. Air might have it spotted. Gonna delete more bodies and more of the trenches they've dug up.
Copy that, Alpha. Keep pushing around. I need you to get me an entrance inside that ship. There are Innies inside, and I want to take out their ship.
That have driven up. But yeah, no, the way to get in's right here. I gotta watch this place like a hawk so there's no CQC.
JTAC Alpha Bravo, be advised. Inside the compound, 2 times technicals, maybe a squad or 2 air support.
Nah, it wasn't a fuel issue, it was just a pathing issue. Oh, that's neat. So if you go uncon, it does that fall through thing. Ain't that funny? Oh, I don't have control of AI. That's great.
Enemy Falcon, enemy above us, enemy Falcon.
Oh, they've climbed up here, and they're calling that as enemy Falcon.
Is it enemy or friendly? Right, break, it was misreported as enemy. It is actually friendly.
Oh no, the same AA gun got him.
Sounds like the AA on location doesn't like it.
The same AA gun smacks them pretty hard.
Carry the barricade.
So I didn't think about going up this way and doing it, but that's working. Holy crap, he actually survived though. A man with a plan to take out the AA gun.
My platoon is with Alpha, I have no medic.
Catch me so I don't break my leg.
I can't catch the medic.
Yeah, you guys really didn't think about going down, did you? That's funny. That's funny. Alright, meanwhile, you got these guys clearing out this section.
Then.
You want us on the floor, or do you want us to push up the staircase here and then?
You are clear to push in and enter, mate. We're pinned down on this side. We're going to try and engage as much as we can.
Copy.
So they've taken out the AA gun right here. Boom's picked up an enemy battle rifle and he's picking off who he can. I love it. And there's still one more section over here, which I'm not sure you can okay, no, you might be able to access. I don't remember if those doors work. what I was worried about. All right.
Can we enter in these doors here?
That's why I have my tracer script to see if AI are actually shooting through shit. And yeah. Turns out buggy map does have a few bugs. Oh my gosh, the medic went down too. Again, I don't know what the plan was for that, but if they went further down, they could have gotten to a way to actually hop off, but here's Dr. Boom.
Does anybody ever know in metros?
Alpha has some casualties. We're holding for now. Yeah, from Bravo. Alpha, how's the push going?
Push is going good.
I do appreciate how special this all has been. Who wouldn't? Players making very, very silly calls and having more casualties to gravity at this point rather than the actual enemy AI, but that does tend to be how these ops go. But again, there's some pretty nice underside sections of this map.
Alpha to high.
Is this high? Send message.
There's a wall apparently with enemies right on the other side, but the door with it is closed. Are we intended to go through it and open the door?
Negative. That means you have to find another way in. Over.
Copy, thank you.
Valid question, but again, I'm trying to be a bit better with all that. Let me also start setting up the final part here. Yeah, I estimated this op would be 90 or so minutes, and we're approaching that 90-minute marker, so I hit that pretty well in the head. But yeah, based off everything that's happened here, I'll set this all up. I don't know. The VLS system always confuses me when I put it on a faction other than Blue 4, because the targeting system still sometimes uses Blue 4 and it sometimes still only uses Up 4, so it's a weird one, but I do appreciate that they are trying to get their casualties back.
Bravo, ground. This is Purple. How many people have you got down up there, or are you all up? We have 2 people down at the moment. Alright, stabilize them. I've got my platoon medic working on your medic, and then we'll all come up and support you.
I'm going to put these guys on corners
We have a couple
here,
guys that need to jump down, I
just
think.
because, again, some of the walling was a bit tough.
Get them all off the top there. Bring everyone down if you can, it's fine. You're taking engagement from the woods out to our east-southeast.
Oh, yeah, right. I don't have control of AI. That got knocked because I RC'd a unit just as he was getting killed. It's actually a more common bug than other ones for Zeusing, but just a soft log would fix it. But since this is towards the end, I don't really need to do any RCing. Curious how they're going to drop him off the edge, but...
Stop talking on side anyway, Derek.
Yeah, if the player base wants to leap off of, 2-story distances instead of going forward, that's entirely up to them. They just push them down.
Alright, Bravo, I want you to get all your guys off that upper platform and come down to the ground floor, okay?
Have an entrance.
There's a grenade inside of that crane. Cease fire! Do not fire!
Bravo, you lead, still up.
Bravo lead is stopped.
I would assume potentially that guy. The shooting stopped, though. And they've dropped a few guys, so it could have been that guy up there as well.
I I see guys in the woods.
Yeah, they're also getting shot at by the guys over here, so.
My north at the moment, which I'm gonna have to engage from there.
Yeah, they could just come down this side right here, but they... So I think Boom might be back there taking a reinsert, or he died.
Yeah, guys, we went all the way around. Yo, over here, to your left.
Alright. We've got contacts coming in from...
I'm gonna move up.
There are contacts coming from southeast.
We've got contacts up ahead.
They still have to come up there and shoot.
Everyone that's that there with you.
Alright. Oh, right, because I need to do that. Ground, this is high emergency traffic, over.
Send.
There still has to be some sort of garrison at the Boneyard break. We just detected an Archer missile pod launch from it that wasn't ours, over.
Copy that.
I need you to leave one man with your...
Don't you dare hold fire on me. This is where I'm really gonna have to micro stuff, because as you saw, that guy was keyholing through something else.
There's an entrable area.
On your map.
Ground high.
Send message.
I think we just had another Arthropod launch. We're pushing in as quickly as we can.
Roger, we're tracking. See what you can do to eliminate whatever's remaining in that AO, over.
Alpha ground.
Ground, if you have access to an air asset locally, can you have them try to find that Archer missile pod and destroy it, over?
Yeah, I'm passing on to my JTAC now.
Alpha ground. I have a door that looks like it's breakable. I'm gonna try and blow it open.
Everyone back up. Everyone back up.
Hey, hi, get back. Boss, get back.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hello.
Yes, you.
Nice.
So you can actually break.
Alpha ground. We have door access on our side. Left side.
Push and clear.
That was another cute little feature I noticed. I wasn't 100% sure the player base would figure it out, though.
It's gonna be hell boy.
But I'm glad they figured that one out.
What are you doing in the ground?
Alright.
What are you doing?
I got that. I'm giving you another drone right now.
I literally struck it to death.
Ground high.
Nice on message.
Arthropod has been destroyed by air asset.
Roger, good job. Over.
Hold fire in front of
Arson, what the fuck?
There was like an entrance up there or anything?
No,
that's brilliant.
I've pinged them loose.
Alpha or Bravo, have we got any ways up yet that have been found?
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, up. Nothing from Alpha.
Oh, that's brilliant. There we go.
Where is the backpack?
So I'm bugged out right now, but if that ramp isn't working because it was destroyed, why not use the other one instead of keep trying and failing? Like, use your brain. Like the guys that figured out how to blow up the door.
Alpha to ground, my boys are reporting no way up.
Copy that.
Did Metro just bleed out in the corner? Yep. Ground's a sign message over.
Send it.
We are not detecting any other contact at this time other than forces coming in, but it's just in stragglers break. This is based off of satellite feed. In terms of what we're tracking on the actual light destroyer, looks like that was the only Archer missile pod system that we can see on the surface. Break. For now, hold exterior positions until we can send a team out to relieve you. Over.
Ground copies all. Alpha Bravo message.
Alpha sent.
Alright, get me security on the entrance to this little entranceway here, to the interior of the ship. Get me trenches on that entrance, and we're going to dig in and hold for a relief team.
I'm gonna give it 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll index. But yeah, no, I originally wanted them to scale this, but as you can see with what's gone boomy boom, I didn't want to risk it, because if they blew one thing up, then it could have wrecked everything.
So the objective is just stay at the back for now? Dig in?
Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Less work for me.
Is it really pushing hard?
Uno, I swear to God.
Wait. All right, overall, it wasn't too bad. I was worried about a few things. With that being an experimental map, there's always the early generation of bugs that happen. There definitely was some AI shooting through thicket and whatnot, so I tried to replace them where I can, and then whenever the AI shot through any textures, I made sure to move them before they did any serious damage to anyone, so I apologize for that, but that just comes with the map. There was another feature I had in there where you'd have to find and use a rocket launcher to blow the walls into the final area. You figured that one out. It also blew up some of the adjacent textures, but there was, I think, one of you that didn't have enhanced movement set up properly, but there's a second way to get in there that there was a ramp to use, but maybe you didn't see it because maybe it was a client-side glitch on my end that I had it, but you didn't. So that's okay. Beyond that map I'm probably going to use for 1 or 2 more missions. Originally, I was going to use it for the entire campaign, but I'm going to probably move it to a more stable map because the AI pathfinding was pretty atrocious on that. But nonetheless, that's just how things are. Hope you had fun. It was amusing watching a few things, like Air getting shot down by the same AA asset multiple times, Sam being the only guy that tended to get run over multiple times in that scenario. The fighting was pretty good. Probably going to take away the sniper rifle, because I didn't like that it gave a license to people to lone wolf, and I certainly punished a few people for that. A few reminders. First off, if I make a mistake in these ops, I'm not going to punish anyone for it. I think why there were full arsenals was because I was testing the weaponry, and I guess I just used the same testing box to put stuff in there, so silly me. But don't expect to see those later in the campaign. Second thing I will say as a policy thing, if your mic does not work, I do not want you playing these ops, because I saw one of you with a bugged mic, and you kept lone wolfing and doing things on your own, and I'm not going to deal with that. So take this as a warning. I'll go put it up in an announcement, but there will be repercussions if you have a broken mic and you're not actively chatting with your people, because at that point you're just wasting my time and everyone else's, and again, I won't tolerate it. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I got. Again, hope you had fun. Feel free to give me feedback on the scenario. Boom, I'm sorry with how janky those air assets were. Please forgive me.
So I make it work.
Yeah. Ground, I'll let you debrief, then Alpha and Bravo squad lead, and we'll go from there.
Liru, you suck as always. No, joking. That was great. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. First time ground commanding in about 2 years, so, you know, a little bit rusty, but I think it went okay. Yeah, mission side of things, really good. Solid mission. Didn't know if there was another way up that we needed to find, so if there was, it was just me being a complete chucklefuck and I couldn't find it.
There was, and I originally, for that mission, on the northwestern side of the frigate that was in the ground. You could actually like climb up, and there would have been this really cool like ramping up thing. Unfortunately, if air did a strike on the frigate or someone used explosives, it had a potential to destroy the textures, and I knew that would not have been viable. Like, I could tolerate a little bit of it on the ground level because, enhanced movement at ground level can fix it. But when you're, multiple stories in the sky, I mean, you guys did a very creative way. One of your squads used the I don't know what they're called, but the skyline basically to go, conveyor belts. But then you jump down at really bad spots and like killed yourselves. And I'm like, well, if you kept going, I get why you didn't because it was hostile. But if you kept going, it would have gone back to the ground. But that was a creative way to do it. But it certainly messed you up. But imagine being like 3 or 4 times the height and then falling into invisible textures, which is why I cut it. And instead had air just strike the thing at the end.
Makes sense. That was cool.
Yeah, I tried to do what I can.
It was worth the broken legs.
As for squad leads, Jason, Alva, really good. Achilles taking on Bravo. I know you were really experienced, but you did really well, honestly, mate. Don't know from a squad point of view, but from like a command point of view, you weren't as active on the radio as I would have perhaps liked, with your, confirming my calls and things like that. But otherwise, you were pretty active, so that was good. People. When we are in a stopped position, regardless of whether we're being shot at or not, pull security. Just point your gun in a direction. If you're in a squad, just call on your squad net. For example, if it was me, I'd be like, hey, watching south. Just try to pull them a 360 security. Because Liru, and I know Liru, will send shit against us if we sat still for too long. So just make sure you're pulling that 360. It should be just like ingrained in you at some point.
But
if someone gets run over, don't all leg it over and see what happens. It will be fine. You'll probably see it on the stream later. Other than that, pretty good. There was lots of aggression. I liked it. There's a couple of people who, like Liru said, lone wolfing. Try not to do that. It's not great. You should stick with your teams. At least take a battle buddy with you and let your squad leader know what you're doing. But otherwise, yeah, pretty solid all round. Followed the plan, pushed through, took contact, killed contact, clear chip. Well done. Alpha.
Alpha team lead did alpha stuff. Sent my boys where we were told to. Everyone did really great, minus my one guy who apparently needs to go back to driving school. I don't know what that was. Maybe he had a vendetta or something. I don't know. But we took some of the newer guys in. I apologize if I came off as an asshole, but I was just trying to make sure that we all went home at the end of the day. But you guys did really well. For those of you who were new, props to you. Seriously, it only gets better from here because we all work as a team and we all help each other out as best we can. Other than that, like I said, we listened to ground command, did what we needed to do, and I had a lot of fun, good stuff with command under Abe, so hopefully we get to do this kind of thing again.
Bravo.
Pretty fun for the first time squad leading. I only had 2 issues, and that was I didn't know who was in my squad because we didn't have Excel file, so pretty hard at the beginning for me. On just how chaos the map was, but in the end, like with all the ladders and the stairs to figure out where to go, what to secure, that's a bit much for me. And for the rest, everything was pretty nice.
Pilot? Boom. If you're still here, any words?
I'm still here.
Okay.
You think I would have just abandoned you? Anyway. Yeah, I did my job. I got you in. Got shot down. The reason I got shot. Reason part of it is me being an idiot, but the other part is I thought it was actually the VLS, which was the NTS system, shooting me.
No, it was a guy on a 8-shot turret in the front. Yeah,
I found it eventually. Third, second, yes, whichever number it was. And I didn't expect to get that. Do I have to engage a falcon with my sword? But here we are.
All right, it's open. Feel free to go give feedback. I will BRB 1 second.
I got.
All right. I don't have any planned streams for today, other than we might do some mission dev tonight. I know tomorrow we'll get into DayZ or Subnautica, just because I'm going to be working on a million different things. But Wednesday we'll start the last ship campaign. I'm going to make sure it's server-side tested, similar to what I did with today's mission, so that we don't have anything go kablooey last second. But otherwise, that is all I got. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, and cheers. Have a good one.